Kent, how long do you see yourself staying at Michigan? Is it a couple of years? Is it 3 years? Owen Power already said that he's considering coming back, which I'm sure made you happy to hear that. But how long do you feel you need the college experience before maybe you can graduate to the NHL?
Yeah, I think I'm pretty confident with the way my training's going, and obviously, really exciting group at Michigan. I think everyone, is really excited to go for a national championship next year. But obviously, we'll see how my development goes. But I definitely feel confident it can be sooner rather than later.
Thanks, Paul. Next question comes from Chris Mathis. Go ahead, Chris.
Excuse me. Hey, thanks, Ken. I appreciate it. I'm just kind of wondering the experience. Brendan's gone through this with the Vegas Golden Knights out here in Las Vegas. What has he kind of told you about that whole draft experience? And then, if you don't mind, just kind of talking about what he might bring to the Vegas Golden Knights organization in years to come.
Yeah, Brendan's awesome. I know. I was at his draft last year with all the guys, so just going through that, and obviously it can be a stressful time, and but just trying to enjoy it and do what you can to just enjoy it with your friends is something that I kind of took away from that experience. And I'm pretty excited to see Brendan develop. I think he's a guy who at every level can be a really dominant guy, especially on the power play. He loves his one timer, and he does it better than anyone I've played with. So I think he can step into Vegas pretty soon and be ripping 1-Ts on the power play and making a lot of plays offensively.
Thanks, Chris. Next question comes from Mark Scheig. Go ahead, Mark.
From Vancouver going to the NCAA route, just what was the driving force behind that? And then would you encourage others to take the same path if they had the opportunity?
Yeah, I definitely think both routes are great, and definitely just I would suggest to younger kids just think about both. Don't just be stubborn or stuck in one. Definitely see out both paths. But for me, I was when I was younger, maybe a bit of a later bloomer, and then I just went to the BCHL for my 16-year-old year, and I just loved playing in trail, and saw the opportunity with the late birthday to be able to play college hockey in my draft year, and I just thought it was a great development path for me.
Thanks, Mark. Next question comes from Max Boltman. Go ahead, Max.
Hey, Kent, I just wanted to know what you felt like you learned about your own game in your freshman year in college.
I think just definitely learn some areas that I can try to improve in, that maybe I didn't see as much playing in the BCHL because I was obviously dominating every night there. But I think just for me, getting a bit more explosive will help. But definitely it was good to see as well, a lot of my offensive instincts and a lot of my plays, translating to creating offense in college.
Thanks, Max. Next question comes from Ryan Kennedy. Go ahead, Ryan.
Thanks. Hey, Kent. The NCAA is changing its rules when it comes to players being able to get endorsements and make money off their own likeness. Is that something you've thought of yet, or something that you'd be interested in pursuing?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's definitely great for all NCAA athletes, and I think you'd be stupid to not think about it and definitely look into it. So definitely it's all pretty fresh right now, and I don't really know too much of what that's going to mean for me, but I'm definitely gonna look into it a lot more.
Thank you, Ryan. Next question comes from Chris Faber. Go ahead, Chris.
Ken, you've obviously grown up in BC. I'm wondering, what are the conversations like with the Vancouver Canucks for yourself? Is it kind of surreal having that conversation growing up and watching this team?
Yeah, definitely a little bit. I talked to them last week, and definitely really cool. But I think just like every other team, it's pretty cool to be in this spot right now. So, whatever team would be awesome.
Thanks, Chris. Next question comes from Bill Hope. Go ahead, Bill.
Hi, Ken. Could you just explain kind of the roller coaster that was, your freshman season? Just, you guys all had great seasons personally, but team-wise, you couldn't go to the NCAA tournament. Just how odd was it? Just what was the experience like for you?
Yeah, it was crazy. Definitely a lot of fun, but a lot to learn from too. And I think the biggest thing was just how good the group of guys was at Michigan. It made it so much fun, and just playing with those guys every night was awesome.
Take a few more. Let's go to Mike Moriali from NHL.com. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, Kent, I got two here. Are you more comfortable playing wing or center? And also, who's your favorite current or former NHL player to watch, and what traits does he possess that you maybe try to incorporate into your game?
Yeah, I think I'm just super comfortable at both positions now. And yeah, favorite players. I love watching Kane and Pedersen are two guys for sure. Yeah, I think both those guys are really smart players, and there's just little subtle plays. Like I know for Kane, like he's really good at delaying when he enters his zone and stopping up and kind of pulling defense to him, and then finding a late guy or finding open guys. And I love watching both them on the power play, especially Pedersen. I watch a lot of the Canucks power play, and he's definitely really good on that too.
Thanks, Michael. Let's go to John Warrow of the Associated Press. Go ahead, John.
Hey, Kent. Just what do you make of what Owen has done this year, and is just his development, and what makes him worthy of being the number one North American ranked skater, and what do you make of what he did, at the World Championships last month?
Yeah, I mean, I could definitely, sing his praises all day. I mean, right when I got to Michigan, I could tell how special he was, and just really fun to be able to train with that guy every day. And then, yeah, World Championships, like, wasn't too surprising to me to see what he did. Remember watching the first period of the game and just being like, oh, come on, they got to get this guy out more. And then, just seeing how good he did there, it was awesome to see.
Thanks, John. We'll take two more. Let's go to Bailey Johnson. Go ahead, Bailey.
Hey, Kent. Mel has said that you might be the team's most improved player over the past year. How would you say your game improved the most throughout your freshman year?
Yeah, I think just adapting to switching back to the wing and playing a bit of a different role and different style in a game in college, playing faster. I think at the end of the year, I was definitely, picking my spots a little bit better on, when to slow down the game and when to play with more pace. So, definitely think that was good at the end of the year.
Thanks, Bailey. And final question comes from Anser Khan. Go ahead, Anser.
Yeah, hi, Kent. You just spoke of Owen. Could you also talk a little about Matthew and just his strengths?
Yeah, I mean, I think you guys all see it. Like, it's obviously really nice to be able to play with the guy who, takes care of the ice 200 feet. And he's just obviously buzzing around out there the whole game. And he's so good at, transitioning the puck, getting out of our D zone and then getting into the O zone. So, just really lucky to get to play with him.
Thanks, Kent. We're going to talk to your teammates right after you. Congratulations on, how much you've accomplished so far. And it's going to be a good, fun 2 weeks for you.
Yeah, great. Thanks, guys.